Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nova.E, and I want to just come on here and say thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. My views is going up, and I'm starting to get more downloads with you guys connecting and watching my videos. So shout out to you guys for watching my videos. I am going to come through with a little quick message real quick. Y'all know I'm a talker, so I will talk for almost an hour, and then I'll look back on my videos and it'd be like 45-30 minutes long. I'm like, dang, I don't even feel like I wasn't talking that long. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much, and I'm going to come to you with a little mini message on today. It's coming from your person that they have been dealing with, like third party person. So I'm getting like it's starting to become a separate they don't want me to say that. It's starting to become a separation. Oh, they don't want me to say that. They don't want to separate from this person at all, you guys. So what's going on now is your person is starting to have those wake-up calls, and they're starting to realize that the karmic is not it. Okay, that person that they left you for, or the person that they was dealing with while you guys were in separation, you two, they starting to realize that that is a karmic, and they're not happy over there. They're sick, their health is up and down, and the karmic is trying to do everything that she can to keep your person with them. Okay, and you may have came up in certain conversations and things, and they're starting to investigate the karmic to see why this person is still attracted to you. They may not know who you are. Okay, like I said, your person and you probably have been in separation for a while, and they was out dating, they was out talking to somebody, you know, try to occupy their time and stuff like that. All right, thank you. All right, go play, and then I'll call you back in here in a minute. Okay, I love you. All right, you guys, sorry, my son, he gonna be in the way of my downloads, you guys, but I love him very much. But anyways, so as you can see, the karma is trying to do anything that she can to distract this person and trying to keep this person. So I did a shuffle earlier, you guys, and what came out was the karma is doing kind of like a trap ritual on your person. They're trying to trap their person by any means necessary, whether it's a house, kids, finances, even a pregnancy I seen. And this person is kind of like trying to separate or try to remove their self and their ties to this karmic so they could come back to their true love, their real love, which is you. But I don't feel like this person is going to come back in a different energy. They're going to come back in the same energy and see if they could just, you know, kind of swoop you. But you're not going for it, you guys. We're not going for the okie dokie anymore. You need to put in real effort, real commitment, real solid foundation in order to have you come back into their life, because we're not, you know, going back to that rocky foundation that they tried to put us in before. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on between your person and this karmic that's trying to trap them. Why is this karmic trying to trap them, Holy Spirit? Tell me why this karmic is trying to trap them. Death. Yeah, because it's an ending. This, like I said, this person the karmic does not want to go into separation with this person, and this person is deaded the situation between them. They're putting it to an end. They're ready for a new beginning with you, and they ready to just stop whatever it was that they had together. What else, Holy Spirit? Nightmares. Woo. So this person, like the karmic is sending like bad juju, bad energy towards this person. It may also be you. You may have had nightmares or something that's going on in your energy, and that's because the karmic is trying to come back. And yes,
but I just really want to open this up.
Marlo, I'm gonna come get you in a minute, okay?
Okay.
I love you. Now go play. So as you can see, that's two distractions. My son is trying to, like, the karmic may be using the kids or her kids to distract this person from, you know, finishing out whatever journey he's trying to go towards. And it doesn't include the karmic. As you can see, my son came and interrupted my reading twice, and I love him very much. But it's something about the karmic and children that is causing a slowdown with your person leaving. And this person is suffering from nightmares, darkness. Because when you lay down with a negative spirit, negative entities follow you, And if this person is still connected in your energy, you may have had some negative experiences at night, or you may have had, like, you know, headaches or night terrors when it comes to like anything that happens at night, and you're trying to wondering like, why is this happening to me? And that's because the karmic is sending negative energy to you, so this person won't leave them, okay? But your person is waking up. He's trying to get up out of there. See, because you was their sweetheart. Look at that baby. This person, listen, this person want to start a family with you, and that's why this karmic is trying to trap this person with a baby, because they want to be the first one to have their baby. They don't want you to have the baby. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of this person is wanting to leave the karmic and just not be a part of their family dynamic anymore, but create their own family dynamic with you. They see how the karmic treat their kids. They see how the karmic is as a parent. They see that if the karmic doesn't have kids, and if they do have kids, they don't like the way the karmic moves, how they take care of their responsibilities. They really just want to try to trap this person with a baby, but your person is trying to trap you with a baby as well, to make sure that whatever happens, you won't end the situation with them. Like, they're going to always have a reason to come back to you. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? But you, this person's sweetheart. They always looked at you as a sweetheart. They know that you're a kind person. They know that you would be a good mom. They know that with you, they don't have to worry about any type of negative energies. Imagination came out. It says fantasy, mind, variety. So this person is trapped in an illusion. They were trapped in an illusion with a karmic. The karmic had this person fooled. The karmic had this person fooled like they was the sweetheart. They was the one that was the better fit for their life. But it was all an illusion. This person was having bad luck at the bad luck. And you see how there's little hands and everything is just trying to keep this person trapped in a mental prison. This karmic had this person in a mental prison. So they was going back and forth a lot. Like, should I leave? Should I stay? You know, and every time they stay, something fucked up always end up happening to this person. You know, and they always get downloads. Like, their spirit guides is trying to get them downloads. Like, hey, this is an evil person that you're dealing with. Like, at night and stuff like that. That's when I get the most downloads. That's probably when you guys get the most downloads. But this person was surrounded with negativity. And sometimes the negativity is not even your person. It's the people that they deal with and hang around with. So, yeah. Ooh. And look what came out. Homeless. So that's what the illusion is, that keeping this person in a mind state of an illusion, because they think that if they leave this karma, they end the karma, or the karmic was to be really done with them, and that's was hard for them to really move on. They think they're gonna be homeless. They think that you're not gonna take them back. The karmic is gonna get mad, try to show them a lesson, and keep putting them out if they haven't already been put out already. And this person is needing a home. Okay, it says donate. It says failure, castaway, poor. So this person is thinking about at night the terrors that what would happen if they was to leave this karmic. Like I said, the karmic has this person in an illusion to thinking that they're not going to have anything when they leave this karmic, whether it be a house, finances, material values. The karmic has this person thinking that when you leave me, you're going to be left with nothing. Okay, and it's keeping this person up at night. It's keeping this person up at night. They don't know what to do. They want to leave, but they're scared that you're not going to take them back, and that's why they want to trap you with a baby. And that's why the karma trying to trap them with a baby, because they trying to make it seem like, okay, if you leave me, I promise you, you won't have nothing to give to this to your other person. You won't have nothing. You will be homeless. You will be a castaway. You will be a stray out here. And yes, and this is what got this person stressed. They stressed. I'm telling you guys, they are stressed at night. You see all these different entities and all these different scenarios just hitting their head and stuff like that. And it hit them the most at night, you guys, when they had to lay down with this karmic, and they're like, oh my God, I gotta think of a master plan. I gotta think of how to get away from this person. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to leave and have my person thinking that I don't have nothing to give, trying to come back. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make a vow. They're trying to get more connected with their ancestors. They really want to pray to God to get them out this situation. So this person is praying now. They're on their hands and knees. They're praying. They're at their altar now. You know, when you were telling this person about going to the altar, whether it's an altar that they created in their own house or whether it's an altar at the church, this person is going to search. You see the house up there? They're going to the church house now. They're going to pray and ask God for forgiveness for all their wrongdoing, everything that they have done. And they really want this karmic to get out of their life because it didn't cause nothing but stress. There was no fruits of fulfillment over there with that karmic. Okay? And I feel like the karmic is holding a lot of things over this person's head to keep them in this illusion that we are one big happy family, or keep this person in an illusion that she is pregnant. You know, for some of those people that know that this karmic is holding a baby over your person's head, or said that she's happy that she found out that, you know, it may be a little one on the way. It's all an illusion. The karmic is lying. There is no baby. And if it is a baby, it ain't your person, you know. And that's why these night terrors coming up, because this person don't even know if it's mine or not. Like, I don't even know, because on this top of this deck, I don't even try to get this card right here, but at the top of the deck it says child support DNA test court. This person gonna take this karma to court because he don't believe that's his baby. It's been a lot of stuff going on over there with that karmic, y'all. Look at my other videos and you'll see like all the stuff that they have been going through with this karmic, because it all ties in together. Okay, I know we have different energies and different settings and different things that may be going on, but I'm pulling up on certain energies and certain things that we're all going through at this time. Whether it's, you know, whatever ethnicity it is, whatever age range it is, regardless if you're a teenager, if you're an adult, or if you're in your, you know, early 20s, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? We're all dealing with some type of entity or some type of divine intervention at this time when it comes to our divine masculine and our divine feminine. Okay, and this is a lesson that this person has learned. They have learned the lessons. You couldn't teach this person this lesson. They had to go through it to grow through it. Okay, so they learned the lesson of not moving so fast and, you know, thinking that, you know, you can trap people with a baby and think everything is going to be okay, because now it's reverse uno. When they was trying to do it to you, now somebody doing it to them. Okay, everything that they did to you is being brought back on them. Now they feel trapped. Now they feel, you know, restless at night, and they're tired and they're stressed and they're worried about how they're going to pay bills and things of that nature, because when it was done to you, they didn't care because they had options. Now that they went over there with those options and see that there is nothing over there, there's nothing that this person can provide them, they're starting to go through the lesson. It's a hard lesson that they're going through. Like I said, this is a hard lesson that they're going through. This is not a lesson where it's just like, oh, I'm never going to do this again. Like, the divine spirit is really taking this person through there, and they're taking them through there with this karmic. That's why they go into the altar. When you really have to go on your knees and pray, you never seen this person pray before. This person is on their knees and they are praying for another chance with you. They are praying for their life to get better. They are praying for this demonic entity to exit out of their life, because there's nothing but negativity. Regardless if kids are involved or not, the kids are karmic too. Regardless if they made a child together, that's a karmic child. I hate to have to say it. That child is bringing them so much hell. And that's why they got to go through court. And that's why they're ready to do a DNA test. Because they don't even think that child is theirs. The way this child acting up, the way this, it doesn't, like, it doesn't feel. It's the feeling of knowing, your inner knowing. Like I said, the person is getting connected to their divine spirit now. Going to their altar, talking to their divine, and they're showing them signs. Like, hey, this may not be it for you. Whatever illusion that this karmic has been playing. You see how this is a little child, like this karmic child is playing all these games and stuff with these toys. Whatever illusion, imaginations that she had you up under, that spell is being broken. And that's why this person is ready to come back to you, because they learned their lesson. They ready to show you what lessons they have learned when it comes to treating this sweetheart with tender love and care. They know what to do now. Karma trying to distract them. Like I said, my son came up here twice. Trying to distract them with kids. Kids are involved in this reading, okay? Yeah. Because this karma trying to keep this person blind to the fact, and trying to keep this person binded to whatever situation they have going on over there. The person did walk into the situation blind. They walked straight into a trap, like I said. And you know why? Because they were stubborn. They was very stubborn. They didn't want to hear nothing. You see how they you see that high frequency in this person trying to go into the ears? When you're in low frequency, you can't hear your divine spirits talking to you, trying to get you messages and downloads to let you know and warn you about certain people, situation, environments, events, places that you don't need to go, what you need to do, decisions and things like that. That because this person was stubborn. They didn't think they needed to pray or they needed to go to the higher power to get certain things done in their life. This was a person that I make my own destiny, I make my own faith. They didn't even believe in a prayer. They didn't even believe that it was a higher power. But now the stuff that they're going through, collective, if only you knew the stuff that they're going through with this karmic. It's constant. No money, no job security, no financial security. The foundation was rocky from the beginning with. There was no foundation. It was a straw house. She made it seem like it was a brick house. But the big bad wolf came and blew that shit up like to pieces, y'all. Like this person, like, oh my God, like I don't know why I was blinded to the fact they had their rose-colored glasses on. They just seen the outside, but when they actually got into that damn house, y'all, it was a mess. Roaches, rats, kids, disobedient, not listening, smoking, partying every weekend, baby daddy drama, people coming to the house, people texting their phone at night. Your person don't know what's going on with this karmic. Trying to make other people jealous with them. Trying to use them for their money. Make this person broke, taking care of the kids that's not theirs, and then trying to plant a baby on them. The person's tired. They're praying now. They is praying. They're waiting for a blessing, which is you. They're waiting on a blessing. Okay? They're waiting, and they're starting to see the mask that this karmic was putting on. They're starting to see it. Okay? They're starting to see it, and then the karmic is trying to tempt them into staying by bribing them, giving them little stuff, trying to keep this person happy by material value. What your person did praise at first. They thought that I don't really have to pay bills over here and stuff like that. But now that they see that they don't have to pay bills over there with the karmic, because the karmic was paying their bills. Now you got eviction notices at the door. Lights keep going off and on. You know what I'm saying? Barely can keep food in there, in the house. They selling the food stamps to make money so they go out and party all the time. But now when you got to go to work throughout the week and you can't even take you a sandwich and you just spent all your money on partying and stuff, and now you got to go home with the lights out, and you really got to fight those demons, like lights out, roaches out. You know, the roaches scatter when the lights come when the lights out. This person can't even sleep at night. All these different entities and stuff crawling all over them at night. Man, this person rather be homeless. Because living with this, it's like living in a shelter. You might as well be homeless. That's why this person is stressed. The karma didn't want to take care of their responsibilities, bribing this person with money. Now they see that they're not financially smart. They're not financially responsible. The person like, no, I don't want this money, girl. You keep that. Pay that on the bill. They're like, just take this. Let's go out. Let's do hookah. Let's go out. Let's lounge a real bit. Like, girl, come on. Your kids need shoes. We just turned the lights back on. Rent due tomorrow. Like, what? This person like, no, I don't want to go out. I'm trying to work. You trying to sit up here and spend all this money on unnecessary stuff. Girl, sit down. And they see how fake the karmic is. They wear a mask around everybody else and stuff. They pretend to be something that they're not. Depending on the crowd setting and the environment that they're around, they put on a show. They put on the front. This karmic is not even really who they say they are. This person, like I said, it was blind to the fact. Because it was cool at first when they was sitting up here getting all this stuff from this karmic. Like, dang, I don't got to pay no bills. I don't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could just come over here. I could chill. She give me what I want. Woo woo. Now you see that this person ain't even take care of the kids. Your person got to go over there and, with some bread and some sandwich meat, just so the kids can eat, because the Karmic ain't gonna feed him. He feel bad for the children. And now this Karmic talking about she pregnant with his baby. That's why he's stressed. He's like, oh, man. Pregnant with my baby and you treating the other kids like this, man. What? What? No, man. We got to do a DNA test. You got to go ahead and get rid of that baby. This person said, I put myself on child support because, baby, I ain't finna be sitting up in this house with you. All these lights keep going in and off. We got to do rent. Every day it's an eviction notice on the door. You know, you finna get us put out being homeless, but all you want to do is put on the front to your friends like you got your shit together and your shit not all the way together. This person going through it over there with the Karmic. It's not fun no more. They want their sweetheart back. They rather get you pregnant. They said that you was the blessing. You was always the blessing. It was never them. They was never the prize. They starting to see that now. They was walking around with a little chip on their shoulder, thought they was the prize because they had a little, you know, they was cute. They had a little attention for themselves. Like I said, liberation. Now they need help. They need help from, listen, I'm not talking for my health, you guys. I'm not saying this for my health. They is trying to get liberated from this Karmic. Do you see how the hand is coming from the higher power and the light is shining on this person? How this person is crying? They need help from source. The source, their spiritual guide, they coaches. They're going to their mentors. They're going to church. They're praying to the Lord. They're praying to their pastor. They're praying to their spirit guides. They're going for help. You guys, because now it's a spiritual battle. It's no longer a physical. It's a spiritual battle that they're facing. Okay? Because you're not going to take them back in the same energy that they left you in. They know for a fact you're not going to take them back in that poor state that they left in, that poor mindset, and now to come back physically poor and mentally poor because you've been through so much mental turmoil with this Karmic, with all she put you through, and now you need to heal. This person is trying to get liberated and get all these dark energy and entities off of their soul, y'all. They're trying to correct the main problem, which is them. They know that they're a problem. Yes, the Karmic may have helped this person realize all the things that they need to work through, but at the same time, they was the problem. They accepted little because they didn't feel enough for themselves. And then they walk around with a mask on to make it seem like they was the big shot, that they had their life together, that they had multiple options to deal with. But these options was no good options. This was the devil luring this person in to come to the dark side. And got this person right in a nightmare. They going through hell. This person going through it. And now they ready to get liberated. And to get clean. And to drink their holy water. And to get out this homeless ass mindset. And this homeless ass environment. Where there's no growth there. No fruits that are growing. Like, you see how this person is holding this fruit? You see how this person is holding this flower? They want the blessings back. This person want to be blessed. Person is tired of this stuff. Yes, but they're willing to settle for a friendship. If you're willing to reserve, they're willing to settle for a friendship. If you could just reserve a place in your heart for this person, okay? They're willing to start off as friends. They're willing to take it slow. They're willing to see how a friendship work with you because they don't want to lose you at all. They don't want you out of their life at all, collective. They know that you are a blessing. They know that you are a sweetheart. They know that you would make the perfect wife. They're ready to make a vow towards you. Make a commitment with you. Take you to the altar. They know that without you in life, that they're going to continue to go through all these stressful ass situations. Because when God was trying to bless them with their equal, they thought they was above the program. Yeah, they thought they was above the program. And now they sitting up there living in a nightmare. Walk straight into a nightmare. But now they finna end this situation with this Karmic. They're done. They ain't listening to this Karmic no more. They're not listening to not a tee-tee-ta-ta. The illusions are gone and they learned their damn lesson, y'all. They coming back to you. Okay? They're coming back to you. But they're coming back, but they're not going to be fruitful. Just know that, you guys. They have some things that they're trying to figure out, and they need a blessing, which is you, to help them out in this situation. But at the same time, like I said, you guys, they have to help themselves out in this situation. There's nothing that you can do at this time but pray for this person like they are praying. You know what I'm saying? Because this Karmic then bullied them out their spot. The Karmic to bully this person out their spot. Yeah. And now they finna, ooh, look. My bad, y'all. But they knew that there was a puppet in the situation. They knew there was a puppet in the situation with this karmic. But they learned their lesson. They don't have to be a puppet no more. And thinking that the grass is going to be greener on the other side because you got somebody that act just like you. Don't want to take care of their responsibilities. But you in this calm mindset, you guys. You are calm. You are at peace. Your house is at peace. Your children is at peace. Your money is at peace. You're not going through rocky roads, rocky situations. You're not letting nobody pull the okie doke over you anymore, okay? You're at peace. And that's how it's going to stay. Until this person come with peace in their life, you cannot break your peace to help somebody find peace in their life. They're going to have to figure it out, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll come back to you guys with another download soon. Bye.